So now we're going to talk about inserts. And about inserts, you're going to have to think about what kind of inserts do you think you will need. If you need a calendar for work, you would need a calendar insert. Or if you need to take notes, you might need some note paper. If you need to schedule your days in your week, you would need like a week on 1 page or a week on 2 page type of thing. So just kind of think about what type of inserts you will need. Now, Filofax comes with inserts already. It comes with dividers. It comes with a week on 2 page insert, which looks like this. It's already divided for you in sections. It also comes with note paper, like a note paper sampler. So you could use their like little colored note papers and like a little pad already punched for you. It also comes with a yearly calendar and like a little password sheet. So if you are lucky enough to get a Filofax, it does already come with inserts. The thing about Filofax inserts is the paper is a little bit thin. So you also need to think about the thickness of your inserts. For example, some people like to use some type of marker on their paper to do like calligraphy or something like that. And while that's nice and everything, it does have a little bleed through with the Filofax papers. So you might need a thicker paper. For example, for my my weekly layout, I do have a thicker paper that I bought off of Etsy. I believe this is a 28 pound. And you can see the difference between the thickness. This is kind of flimsy and this is kind of thicker. So when I do write on it with my felt tip pens, it doesn't bleed through. So you see this that I wrote right here, it doesn't bleed through the other side. So I won't get problems with decorations. Along with the types of papers, you also need to figure out what kind of layout. How much are you going to write in your planner? And there are different kinds of layouts. I wrote down a few here. And this is how they're shorthanded if you're to buying on Etsy or someone's website. If you see a W, that means week. If you see a month, it means, if you see an M, that means month. If you see a D, it means day. So week on 1 page. So a week and an O and a 1 page. So this means week on 1 page. And that means one of these pages in this size will have an entire week on it. There's also a week on 2 pages, which is the standard that comes in the Filofax ring planner. That means your week is on 2 pages. So when your planner is opened with 2 pages, your whole week is on 1 spread. There's also a month on 1 page. Same thing. Month on 2 pages, exactly what it sounds like. A day on 1 page, I also use one of those. I make my own inserts and I do a day on 1 page, just like this. There's also a day on 2 pages if you need more area to write. If you're like using this for work or something and need to take a lot of notes or need to schedule something, you might need a day on 2 page insert. And there are tons more besides these. It just depends on what you're using them for and what your preferences are. So after you've decided what kind of insert you're going to use, you can decide if you want to use the inserts that come in your planner or if you want to buy inserts. Or you could also make your own inserts. So I have inserts that I have bought off of Etsy. For example, this one. And I also have used inserts that came with the Filofax, such as this note paper. It's really thin, but I cross things off on this list, so I don't mind the bleed through. So I use the Filofax paper there. And I also make my own inserts. This is a daily page that I have made myself that I catered to my days. I have a to-do list. I write the date here. I have a little meal tracker. I have a water tracker. I have any occasions or appointments that I have, and then I have a little note-taking section. So this is what I would need in one day, and I just made it myself.